Although YouTube is our bread and butter here at Fact Factory, we can't deny that TikTok has already given us hours of entertainment. The platform has quickly become an ideal place to get a quick fix of fun, snappy videos, and it also has its fair share of heartwarming rags to riches stories. None is more impressive than that of Khaby Lame, known all over the internet as the Life Hack Dude. Lame's natural comedic talent made him an overnight celebrity during the COVID-19 pandemic, and there are very few people left who haven't laughed at his takedowns of dopey and overcomplicated life hacks. What's more impressive, the young social media star has achieved all this success without saying a single word on his videos, just with hysterical facial expressions. However, despite his worldwide popularity, there's only so much you can learn from him in his 15-second footage, so we decided to discover the man behind the laughter. If you're as curious about him as we are, keep watching to find out 8 things you probably didn't know about Khaby Lame. While you're at it, make sure you click on the like and subscribe buttons to show your support for this channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon too. You'll receive a notification every time there's new content available. We are constantly updating our channel with info on your favorite celebrities and film, music, and TV stars, so you'll be glad you did. Number 8. He has lived in public housing most time, protected from racism. Born in Senegal in March 2000 as Khaby Lame, the social media influencer moved to the Italian town of Chivasso with his parents and 3 brothers when he was only 1 year old. Thankfully for little Khaby and his family, they found a home in a public housing complex. The TikToker has in fact lived in public housing most of his life, and he credits the system with protecting him and his family from racism, as well as exposing him to many different cultures. Lame's social housing apartment complex was filled with people from all ethnicities, and they would care for each other while trying to survive the hardships of immigrant life. Lame is very proud of his background, stating publicly that he owes his values to the community he was raised in. No wonder then that he is now looking forward to helping them out with his newfound success. Number 7. From working in a factory to making a fortune with mute skits. When Italy went on lockdown during the coronavirus pandemic, Khaby's prospects weren't too good. He had just lost his job as a CNC operator in a factory close to Turin. His dad insisted that he should look for other work opportunities, and so did Lame. But as anyone who's been in that situation knows, job hunting can be pretty mind-numbing after a while. To entertain himself, Khaby downloaded TikTok and started recording himself on an old phone propped up with a plastic bottle. Posted in March 2020, Lame's first clips were like those of many others. They pictured him dancing and watching video games and didn't have a big impact. However, he soon grew tired of the many overcomplex life hack videos on the platform and decided to record himself reacting to them as of April 2022. The success of his amusing and sarcastic skits was nearly instantaneous, and the rest is history. Who could have guessed that TikTok would be better at finding him a new job than a specialized app? Khaby Lame's estimated net worth is between $1.3 and $2.7 million. Not bad if you make your living by performing hilarious mute reactions with a trademark facial expression and hand gesture. Number 6. He started out of boredom and never expected to go viral. Despite, or maybe because of his quick rise to stardom, Lame didn't expect to score such a success with his videos. He later admitted that he'd only started using TikTok because he was bored, which we can all agree is the most popular reason for using the platform. After adding up 2 million followers per day in May 2020 and becoming the second most followed TikToker in July 2021, only beaten by American dancer Charli D'Amelio, he has made a real job out of his comedic persona. Khaby now has a contract with a talent agency, lives in Milan, and is working hard to diversify his content, especially through YouTube and Instagram. He is pretty aware that success on social platforms is fleeting, but he seems to have the business acumen to make it last. In any case, Khaby Lame is not obsessed with follower count, and his main purpose is still making people laugh. Number 5. He is a practicing Muslim, pro-Palestine, dyslexic, and dyscalculic. Lame is getting more and more famous as time passes, and some of his non-TikTok appearances have also become very popular. More specifically, his interview with an Italian news channel has made the rounds on social media, mainly for his clear admission that he's a practicing Muslim. Needless to say, many fans showed their support for Khaby for being so transparent about his religious beliefs. that was not the first case had been clear about where he stands. He has publicly showed his support for the Palestinian struggle. Also, in July 2021, he revealed he is dyslexic, and not only that, but I also have dyscalculia, encouraging all those people with reading, writing, and spelling learning difficulties and understanding numbers and maths not to put limits on themselves. Just hold your heads high. Khaby requested, insisting he himself has done so. Greatness at its peak. Number 4. This is love. From Instagram stories to a first date at McDonald's. Although Khaby Lame keeps busy with his videos, he also finds time to enjoy his romance with Saira Nucci, a guitar-playing neighbor from Chivasso. They met when the TikToker replied to one of her Instagram stories, and they stayed in touch for a while before the communication stalled. It was later that they bumped into each other IRL, and Khaby asked her out. Their first date was at McDonald's, and according to the internet celebrity, it was nice and simple at the same time. They got engaged in October 2020, and their relationship has remained humble. Though Nucci, who Khaby got engaged to in October 2020, is nowhere near as famous online as her boyfriend, her Instagram profile has over 50,000 followers, which is nothing to scoff at. In any case, Lame's sudden fame hasn't affected their humble relationship. According to him, I immediately realized that Sira was interested in me as a person, not as a TikTok personality. I've been very lucky. Her true love is pretty easy to believe. After all, Lame's charms are self-evident to his more than 134 million followers all over the planet. Number 3. He says he doesn't need a piece of paper to be an Italian. As we mentioned earlier, Lame has been living in Italy since he was a toddler. He speaks fluent Italian and is an avid fan of Juventus Football Club. Despite all of that, he's not an official Italian citizen yet. The laws are strict, and they make it hard for immigrants even if they've been residing in the country for a long time. In practice, that means that Khaby has trouble traveling to events in the United States on his Senegalese passport. He seems resigned that he can't change the legislation, but he's hopeful that his popularity might bring awareness to the difficulties faced by immigrants on a day-to-day basis. In any case, he considers himself a proud Italian, saying that, "I don't need a piece of paper to identify myself as one," and one of the most famous ones, we'd say. Number 2. His biggest luxury purchase as a rich man, an iPhone 12. Lately, Khaby Lame has been busy collaborating with huge global brands, from Netflix to the famous Barilla pasta label. He was also the main attraction in Hugo Boss's rebranding campaign, Be Your Own Boss, so we can say that he's brushing with luxury every day. But all his fortune hasn't changed him a bit. Khaby actually mentioned that his biggest purchase since he went viral was an iPhone 12, which he bought only so that he could shoot better videos. Although his life is very different to what it was a couple of years ago, he's just as happy that his parents are proud and that the world is still laughing at his videos. Number 1. He has high-profile fans and wants to be like Will Smith. Such a positive attitude is bound to get you some fans, and Lame has even earned the admiration of quite a few celebrities. Soccer player Alessandro Del Piero, reggaeton star J Balvin, and even Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg are just 3 of the high-profile names who have liked his posts or collaborated with him. He even got a thumbs up from his idol, actor Will Smith. Speaking of Smith, Khaby's contact with other celebrities might help him attain his ultimate dream. He would like to become a professional actor and comedy star, just like the groundbreaking entertainer or his other hero, Eddie Murphy. Even if he still sees a career in Hollywood as a pipe dream, his manager has already set up a trip to meet the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air himself. If his success in Hollywood is anything like his experience on TikTok, we might be seeing Khaby Lame on a much bigger screen really soon. That was our countdown of the 8 things you didn't know about Khaby Lame. If you think something skipped our radar, don't keep us in the dark. Show us what you've got by leaving a comment in the section below this video. While you're at it, make sure you click on the like and subscribe buttons to show your support for the channel. Remember to hit the bell icon as well, and you'll get a notification every time there's new content available for you. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!